Hey guys, it's Jules with DIY with Jules. Do you want to see how this table became this table? Stay tuned. Well guys, so as I said in the intro, this beautiful cabinet I purchased at a thrift store near my in-laws. You guys already know I'm at my in-laws still until my new home gets built. It is an absolutely gorgeous marble top server, and I bought it because I need something. We have a eat-in kitchens now. In my other house I didn't have it, so I didn't have a table. I just had a little corner with my coffee. So this is going to be my coffee stand. Now the marble top is over here on the other side. I was so happy that I was able to remove it because now I'll be able to work on the table and not have the marble top in my way. The kitchen in my new house is espresso, and that's exactly the color that I'm going to give this, and then some. So to clean and degloss, I will be using this liquid deglosser that I purchased at Home Depot. It says that you have to use a thick coat of the liquid using a non-lint piece of cloth. You put the thick layer on and then you wipe it back off. And that should work. If it doesn't, you have to do it again. Just do a double coat. So before I forget, make sure that you take off your door handles or take your doors off the hinges if you want to. I did not do that. This also has these pretty little gold tacks, and I did not want to remove them for fear that I couldn't put them, I could not put them back on. So I left them on, and I just painted around them. I gave them a nice shine, and the final product was absolutely gorgeous. The server was not the only thing that I needed for my eat-in area. I also needed a table. So I purchased this beautiful table on Marketplace, but the color again was not what I needed. So I decided to refurbish the chairs. I reupholstered them and I painted the wood area of the chairs in the espresso brown. I left the table alone because it had both the light brown and the dark brown effect, and it was absolutely gorgeous, so I didn't want to mess with it. I just painted the back of the chairs and it came out so cool, guys. I just can't wait for you guys to see it. You want the paint to adhere to the wood, so make sure you give it a slight sanding, a very light sanding with 220 grit. I also did the cabinet, the sides of the cabinet, because after I did the deglosser, it still looked a little shiny, so I decided to sand that down and give it a quick cleanup with tacky cloth. So instead of using the spray paint like I normally used, I went to Walmart and purchased a quart of espresso paint. It is absolutely beautiful, the paint, and I had a lot left over so I can use it for other projects. And yeah, that's not a painter's pan, but it did the job. Now guys, you can see that this is a time-lapse video. The video is going very fast, but please take your time painting. Do your brush strokes and your roller strokes nice and gentle, and you will have a perfect project all the time. Guys, if you like what you see, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your family and friends. And don't forget that notification bell so that you can get notified whenever I upload a video. of the finishing touches. I gave it a third coat, and then I touched up the inside again, making sure that I didn't get all the nail heads. I did nip them every once in a while with the brown, but I was going behind it with the white cloth and cleaning it off. And I'm gonna I did the inside also, because the inside piece of wood was really dirty and stained. I did that part on the inside. I'm just gonna let it all dry, and then I'm coming back with the mirrors and shining the marble. Okay, the chairs are all painted, and now to upholster. It is hot in here. So the chairs are all painted, and now it's time to go inside, get some cool air, and upholster the seats. I have some cream color material and plastic, so I can cover them this way when my grandchildren or anybody else's kids, because I have a huge family, comes over and are standing on the chairs, which sometimes you can't avoid it. They won't dirty the chairs. Okay. I went to Walmart and picked up this vinyl covering. It's 6 feet, and it was enough for 4 chairs exactly. I also went to Joann's and picked up this cream color felt material. I used the felt material because it's cheaper, and because I cover it with the plastic, you know, nobody's going to be tearing into it when they sit down. I just measured out the seat of the chair and covered them up. Okay, so now that the tables, chairs are done, now we are going back into the garage. I went to Dollar Tree and I picked up 24 of the 4x4 mirrors. I believe they're 4x4, and they fit into these squares, with the exception of 2 that I had to sand down a little bit, but they fit perfectly in here. I glued them down with E6000 and Gorilla Glue, and the final product is absolutely beautiful. I cannot tell you how gorgeous this piece came out. So after about an hour of sanding down the last piece, it was time to glue it in. And I have to give my sidekick, my handsome husband, the shout out, because he was the one that was standing these things down. Y'all know I can't do that. We only have one more thing to do. We're going to put the marble top back on, and I'm going to show you guys the final reveal. Now we're putting it on because these glasses are
Nice. Diferencia.
alrighty. So as you can see, the table is indoors, so we are happy to announce that we have moved in to our new home. With the exception of some decorations, the house is almost done. And as soon as I get that done, we will definitely be doing a reveal video. But guys, I am so happy with how this beautiful buffet came out, and I will be showing you the table that is also in this area. I left the table by itself like I told you before, but the chairs came out gorgeous. Isn't that lovely? Well, guys, once again, thank you for coming to my channel. If you have not yet subscribed, please consider doing so. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I upload a video. Have a wonderful and blessed day. And again, thank you for coming to DIY with Jules.